video me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the one language that the whole world is speaking. They are speaking the same language. Surprising thing about this thing is that even the young and the old, the poor and the rich, the educated and the illiterate, they are all affected by it. And funny enough, those countries that we, the third world, we normally look up to, they are airplanes that look. Never in my wildest imagination would I have thought that a single thing could affect the whole world, in the same vein. And what am I talking about? COVID-19, otherwise known as the coronavirus, which started late last year, 2019. I guess that's the 19 they're adding to COVID. And it started from China, it spread to US, Italy, and now in Nigeria. COVID-19 has taken a lot of lives in China, US, and the likes, in Italy. So those countries are observing a total lockdown, and it's a kind of illness that they said affects the lungs. Imagine if the lungs is affected, it's difficult for the person to breathe. But the good news is that some other people have recovered from it. Then they are testing some drugs for it now, and chloroquine is one of the drugs. That is not to say that we should just go and take chloroquine indiscriminately. So we should hope for the best, that very soon there will be both a vaccine, which some people claim some countries have, and a cure for the virus. So some of the symptoms of COVID-19 infected patients are coughing. They said it's a dry cough, sneezing, fever. Then the final one is short breaks. I think these are the four major symptoms associated with COVID-19. But that is not to say that everybody with these symptoms have COVID-19. However, we've been advised severally on what to do about the COVID-19. We've been asked to put on nose masks and prevent contact, direct contact with your face, in case you are with someone that is having the virus. And we've been asked to wash our hands severally. And when you're washing your hands, you must use soap and wash for 20 seconds minimum. This is to avoid because most of the time we are in contact with surfaces with our hands. We share light bulb, doorknobs, elevator switch, and stuff like that with our hands. So if we come in contact with it by adventure, we are advised to wash our hands regularly, especially when you are conscious of the fact that you are using something that several other people use with their hands. So you wash your hands regularly with soap for 20 seconds. Then again, you are also advised to use hand sanitizers just in case you cannot get soap and water. So these are your hand sanitizers. It's no news that the price just went up. Then we were able to get our local one made of at least 70% alcohol. Okay, so that's with the sanitizing of hands. And the reason is, most of the time you use your hands on surfaces. That is why they emphasize on washing your hands, so you don't spread it by touching your face, especially the openings of your face, your eyes, your nose, your mouth. So we are also advised not to touch our face. We can also use wipes, but the emphasis there is the alcoholic content to enable it to wipe away the virus and prevent the spread. Thirdly, we've been asked to stay in isolation or maintain social distancing, and the reason is to avoid it from being spread, because it spreads a lot. It's easily contacted. It's been called a pandemic, which means it spreads over a large region at the shortest time. That's 1 meter apart, or social distancing. The advice is that, so someone with the symptoms maybe sneezes, like somebody sneezed on me in the market yesterday, totally unexpected. So that sputum and stuff from someone that is affected cannot get to the next person. This is to avoid it being spread. Since it's a pandemic, These are some of the precautions we've been asked to take. Then, for our own good, it is important that we don't spread false information, and every information we get, we should verify. Like today is April 1st, and somebody pranked me that there was COVID-19 patients in my area. And I did not even verify before passing the information, spreading it around to my contacts, asking them to be careful before I realized that I was being pranked. So please, let's always verify information. And the best source of information you can get on COVID-19 is to Google www.who.com. Any information you need on COVID-19, it's on that. It takes like 14 days for the virus to actually become full-blown. That is why they talk about it can stay in the air for like 8 hours. Even though they say it's not airborne, it can stay for 8 hours, and that is not good. That means someone can get it through air just by passing. Second bad news about it is that if someone is not showing symptoms, the person can still transmit it. And that is so scary. Really good. Why we pray for it to go away, because at this time, I think what we need now is faith. Because do well to stay safe and maintain a positive attitude this period of isolation and lockdown. And very soon it will be over and done. Please, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it by pressing the red button under my video and thumbs up the video. See you in my next video. Bye.
Yeah.
Don't cut.
Silly of me to think that I could ever get away with crime. What will I do? Hey.
When they come for you, check it. I ain't got nowhere to go, nothing to lose. I'm lost. Who rotting for